We got Tony Chachere's everywhere. We got like 50 bottles of it, but we got Chef Gay wearing green and you're wearing green.
I'm matching today.
Everything matches.
And we have a lot of lettuce too. So it's Green Day here on Studio 10 and it's November. If you think there's a day in November that a lot of family and friends gather together, they usually eat a turkey. And today you're making that, but in a very Creole, Southern, amazing Tony Chachere's way.
Let me get this microphone up. So yes, and turkey is the most favorite food of Thanksgiving, or at least it signifies Thanksgiving. Is that?
I'm going to turn your mic on.
Okay, so we're making a bacon-wrapped Creole butter injected baked turkey. It is so good, and so I'm going to start to show you how to do that. Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay, there we go. We can hear you now. So
great.
Take me through the first couple steps.
Okay, we're going to make a bacon-wrapped Creole butter injected turkey. It's very easy and your friends and family will love you for this. So we're going to use the butter injectable marinade and we're pouring it into a glass container just so we won't contaminate the entire jar. We're going to pull the marinade up in the injector and you're going to inject the turkey. I'm going into the breast first and you see how my method here?
Pretty easy.
Pretty good, yeah. And you're going to inject all this good Creole butter flavor into this turkey.
Yum.
Now you're going to use about 1.5 ounces per pound of meat. You can also use this in chicken, pork roast. I mean, in any kind of meat, you can use these injectable marinades. We have many flavors. The injector comes with the bottle in the stores, so you got everything all in one place. Now, I've injected the entire turkey, TV time. And then I'm going to season it with some of our more spice seasoning.
Yum. Now, I was telling Sarah during Good Day Gulf Coast, turkey is just so intimidating to me just because I think it's the star. It's the star of the show for most families during the holiday season, and so I don't want to mess it up. But this is really
well, look, wrap it in bacon and you can't mess it up, right?
Right. So how long do you keep this guy in the oven for?
So you're going to keep it depending on the pound. So it'll show you on the guide if you just Google that because it's 14 to 18 pounds, 21 to 25 pounds. Turkeys come in different ways, and on the wrapper it will tell you. So you're going to weave this bacon on like this, and this is going to be a good coating for you to keep it moist.
All right, well, we still have 2 more segments, and when we come up we're going to show you the Parm cheesy bread too. Chef Gay also asked me to try this. She said, will you try this? And I said, of course, you don't have to ask me twice. So we're going to try the finished product, finish this recipe. It's all coming up on Studio 10.
We are back in our Studio 10 kitchen. We got Chef Gay. She's with Tony Chachere's, and we are making the Tony's Injected Bacon Wrapped Turkey and also the Tony's Parm Cheese Bread.
Yes. Oh, the Tony Parm Cheese Bread is right here. That'll be our next segment. You've got to come back.
If that wasn't an early teaser, I don't know what was, because that bread looks just as good, if not more so, than the turkey. But the turkey is unbelievable. Tell us what we've done so
And when
far.
you're doing it at home, I travel with this one, so but this one will be a weave when you take it out of the oven. Really nice. I've injected it with our marinade, our injectable marinade. I seasoned it with our spice, and then I used more spice. And we have lots of seasonings on the market. We have bold, we have this one, we have herb. So check it out.
Nice.
So we've done this one. We've weaved the bacon. I've wrapped the legs like this. So wrap your legs. Wrap your legs.
Wrap your legs.
Wrap those legs. And then you're going to pop it in the oven for it, and look on your chart of your turkey, because all turkeys are different sizes. This one I would cook for 4 hours.
But I was just about to say, I like that you mentioned different turkeys, because that's how some people get in trouble when they cook these things. They don't take into account that, like you said, each turkey has a different cooking time.
And this will be so moist with the bacon on top because it kind of shields it from getting dry. Now, after 2 hours, cover it with foil so your bacon won't get too brown. And then use this thermometer. Use a thermometer. Do not guess at this, and do not rely on these pop-ups because sometimes they don't work, and you overcook your turkey. So you're gonna use this, and you're gonna put it in the breast, 165 degrees in the breast, and you can cook the legs to 180 if you want.
Now, Chef Gay, forgive my ignorance here, but
That's
now I
okay.
have never seen one of these. What is that thing?
This is it's called a temperature probe, and it's supposed to pop up when it's done. Some of them just obviously don't work. I don't know why.
That is impressive, but like you said, it's better to be safe than sorry. Use the thermometer.
Use the thermometer
Yeah.
always for food safety anyway. And
That's
it's
also
165 in the breast and 180 in the legs and thighs. So I want to talk a little bit about this gravy.
Okay, go for
Because
it.
we've done the turkey. So this gravy comes from this turkey after you roast it. It is so good. You can taste it right
Okay.
there. And I'm going to show you, this is the neck that came out of the turkey cavity. You're going to use this neck and shred the meat off of it and leave it in your gravy. I'm telling you, is it good or
Chef
what?
Gay, that is incredible.
This neck is the key. So just take the meat off of it and then throw this part away.
Ooh, that is good.
I know, right?
that is really good.
Look at it. It's just so good. This gravy is worth just baking the turkey by itself.
You told me it would be worth it, and you were not playing around.
It is, and I love this. And then we're giving away a cookbook today with 90 recipes. It's 188848 Creole is the number, and it has 90 recipes from appetizers all the way to desserts.
So you just call that number and you can get it?
Yes, it's fabulous, and I love this little cookbook. So it's a $4 value, so call and get you a free copy of that. I wanted to show you these singles. Ask and you shall receive. So these are for travel or in your purse. You can buy them at your local grocery. They come in a box by the seasonings.
So if people are wanting to buy Tony Chachere products,
Yes.
you can buy these at most stores, correct?
Oh yes, almost all of the stores. And if you don't have access to, like you want a cookbook, you can go to their website, www.tonychacheres.com. This is a wonderful gift for Christmas. It's Tony Chachere himself, his recipes.
That's the man, that's the legend.
That's the legend, and he is a legend actually. He started this company later in life, and it just grew to where it is now, and the family still owns it.
Wow.
They're amazing. I love them. They're huggies.
Family businesses are the best, aren't they?
They are. and
Especially in the South.
Those guys are so great at Tony Chachere. So, and every one of their products shows their integrity and the quality that they expect out of there.
And when you taste their products, believe me, you know darn well you're tasting Tony Chachere's because it is delicious. Just that one bite I had, makes you hungry for more. You can eat the whole turkey by the time
all I
it's
did
ready.
was inject it, season it, and put the bacon on it. So don't be scared of cooking a turkey. Here's your key. And this recipe will be on your website.
Yes, it will. Fox10tv.com, right under the Studio 10 tab. And when Chelsea's here, oh yes, it is going to be bread time. So really, if you miss out on that last segment, it's going to be your loss. They need to stick around, right, Chef Kat?
They should. This is a star of the show. Some days I bring it to guests.
We will be back here in the Studio 10 kitchen with Chef Gay in just a bit. Chelsea?
We are talking about this bread recipe. You were just telling me so many people request this recipe, sometimes more than the entree itself.
Oh, we hate to go over to friends' houses because we bring our bread and they're like, oh my gosh, this bread. So our friends are mad at us, so we have to watch what we're bringing.
Oh, so good. So take me through the process.
You're going to love this
on.
bread recipe. So this is a finished product, and I'm going to show you how to make it. So you get a loaf of French bread, any type of bread. You can get the braided type or this type. And you see how I sliced it here? I sliced it into mini slices, and I'm going to show you how on this end. So you want to slice into the bread this way. And the small slices just like this. You got to make it just like this or just doesn't work. And then you're going to slice it down like this.
Now do you cut it all the way through? Or?
No, you cut it almost to the bottom.
Yeah.
So it's like a fan. And then I'm going to show you how you make the bread after you cut it, into all these pieces. So you're going to have your butter very, very cold. And I'm going to show you how I cut this. You just cut it down the middle. And then you're going to cut it into slices like this. 1.5 sticks per loaf.
And
so it doesn't have any butter in it.
All right. If you're hearing chewing sounds, it's because I'm trying the finished product.
Is it good?
Wow.
Is it good? I know, it's so good. So you're going to put each little section of butter, you're going to put it in between the slices like this. I'm not going to do the entire thing because, of course, we're on TV time.
Right.
But we're going to put our little butter in between the slices, and we're going to pretend that we did the entire thing. Then you're going to come back and put your butter, one little pat of butter on top, right? Just like this, all throughout the loaf. This
So-
is a great recipe.
So these little pieces here, is that the Parmesan that we're working with? Or Tony
Yes,
Chachere's?
and I'm going to put that on. And then, of course, we're going to use our Tony Chachere's on top of the loaf.
Now, which flavor do you use for that?
I'm using more spice today. We have bold, we have regular, they have many spices. So you're going to put some of this on before you put the Parmesan on. And this is called Parmesan crunch bread. And it just, as you
It's
can
so
see,
good.
it tells its name.
And it does have a nice crunch to it, especially if you like the bread. But the beautiful thing about it, the bread itself, other than the crust, is got a nice like garlic bread kind of texture. So not too hard, not too soft. It's perfect the way it's baked in. While you're doing that, I want to talk about websites where people can find more about Tony Chachere's, but also where they can find these recipes too.
So on your website, www.
Fox10tv.com.
There you go. And then some of these recipes are on Tony Chachere's website as well, and that's www.tonychacheres.com. We always give away this cookbook on TV. It is a $4 value. It has 90 recipes, and call the 1-888-848 Creole number, and you'll get this free recipe.
Awesome, Chef Gay. Well, thank you so much. We have to wrap it up this
Okay.
morning, so we're going to throw this in the oven. All this
Bake it.
amazing food is going to be on fox10tv.com. Michael.